In a world of noise, South of Midnight chooses to whisper. And somehow, that's louder than anything else. I didn't plan to play through 5 chapters in one sitting, but once South of Midnight started, I just didn't stop. There's something rare about this game. It's quiet, it's strange, and it doesn't beg for your attention, but it earns it. The stop motion look, the folklore, the way it lets heavy themes breathe instead of trying to fix them. It's not loud, it's not desperate to be cool, and honestly, that ends up making it cooler than most. So here's my thoughts, live commentary, no BS and no sugarcoating. And in between, I'll break down what this game gets right about tone, storytelling, and why being different might be the boldest thing and the best thing a game can do. Chapter 1, The Storm. The first thing South of Midnight hits you with isn't combat or crafting, it's a storm. A storm that pulls the world apart, and with it, your mom. Literally swept away in the middle of an argument, no time to explain, no time to make it right. And that's the setup. You ain't gonna catch that house, girl. Damn, she hopped that fit. Holy shit. Oh, we got a chase scene. Let's go. Come on, boom. Let's get a move on here. We're a track star, I thought. What kind of track star runs like this? Come on, left foot, right foot. Left arm, right arm. You better hustle. Jump. Soundtrack is sick. But that's not the time for this. We're having a moment. We're on the roof. Nope. Okay, now we're dead. Hazards such as toxic water and brambles can cause damage taken indicated on the life bar. Okay, so we got some powers or some shit, because we just got rezzed. We totally died there. All right, let's go. Go catch up to mama. Jump. Don't stop. Squeeze on through. I heard a mobile home, but this is a bit ridiculous.
God damn it, I can't. I'm not fast enough. I'm always fast enough. What is it? Bunny.
He's space to hang. Oh, we got a little parkour. Jump. Jump. Now we gotta move over here a little bit. Yeah, it's called smart house placement. Help! Your mom just got swept away. Oh, what the fu- Oh, hell no.
What was that?
What do you mean, what was that? I hope so. Oh, hell no, I didn't suffer no goddamn big-ass spider. I'm not interested in that at all. You keep that thing away from me. All right, let's go. Oh, shit, indeed. Got a ghost town out here. It's dangerous. I mean, ooh. Watch out. We're not supposed to be out here in this. Oh! What the fuck? A donut? How are we moving in this storm? Oh. All right, let's go. Look at the hand placement, by the way. It's really nice. Actually, looks like you're trying to run away in a storm. Jump. Jump. You ever talk? Can I get some help? Yo, can I get some help? Not just for the plot, but the whole emotional undercurrent of this game. You're not chasing some chosen one prophecy or hunting down a world-ending threat. You're looking for your mom. Not because you're close, but because you're not. Because things were left broken and maybe, just maybe, this journey could fix it. It's personal in a way that most games won't even attempt. There's history here. Weight that's never spelled out, but you feel it every time Hazel opens her mouth. The voice acting, the pacing, the silence between lines. South of Midnight doesn't tell you what to feel. It just lets the feeling hang there. Chapter 2. Echoes of the Past. The next thing South of Midnight does is something I didn't expect. It doesn't throw you into a dungeon or a training ground. It puts you into someone else's memory. You're walking through the echoes of a family, enslaved, running, trying to escape. And the game doesn't give you a quest marker or exposition dump. It just lets the moment unfold. Soft voices, empty rooms, a trail of absence, fear. This is where you learn how to use the thread, or the magic in this game. How to weave, how to cast spells. But it never feels like a tutorial really, because the game uses the story to explain itself as you see another weaver that was helping out this enslaved family that was on the run. These floofs earned from killing enemies? No. They're from various sources. Floof bundles are not particularly telling. We got a total of 5. Oh, these cost like a lot. 50, 80. Okay. Gives some things to like grind for a little bit. This the floof? It is. Yeah, it gives 10. Floofy and soft. Oh. Don't step in the water. Some floofs up there. Give me some floofs. How do I get them floofs? Okay, I guess we'll get the floofs later. Got some parkour or what? We got up there. Oh, and it just shows us. Hello, buddy. You're not just being taught a system, you're being shown why the magic matters, why this world has weight, why weaving isn't just a mechanic, it's memory, and maybe even mercy. The family you're following, it looks like they got out, but the game doesn't tell you for sure. It just gives you hope, and that hope is heavier than certainty. Chapter 3, The Catfish. After all that heaviness, the storm, the past, the game starts to shift. Not to something easier, just stranger. That's when you meet Catfish. Mood. Hey, Hazel.
Who's there? A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver like you must have seen stranger things than me. Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no, mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles.
Bingies. Hell yes.
Strands all
Turtle.
rolled together. Now when some
Not a metaphor, not a dream, a literal massive talking catfish. In another game, it would be a joke. Here, it fits. In Southern culture, waterways aren't just background, they're survival. They carry food, stories, people, whole histories. And Catfish feels like he's part of all of that. He's old, he's wise, he's funny when he wants to be, but more than anything, he feels rooted. Like he was born in the current and never left. He's not here to give you missions, he's here to guide you through a world that's surreal, quiet, and deeply haunted. Through puzzles and ruins and spells that feel less like magic systems and more like memory work. The magic, the myth, the monsters, they all belong to the place. They come out of it like roots through the floorboards. And Catfish, he just points you in the right direction. Chapter 4, Benjy and Rhubarb. This is where South of Midnight shifts. The strangeness gives way to something deeper, something raw. Benjy and Rhubarb aren't obstacles, they're a memory. Not just of a broken brotherly bond, but of what happens when pain has nowhere to go. Benjy was different. He didn't fit the mold, and his brother Rhubarb tried to protect him. Until he didn't. Until the pressure, or the shame, or maybe just the world got too loud. I don't know how they're made or anything, or if you just put like bottles on a tree once it's grown. But looks sick. He uses like beer bottles though. He's like all the different brands. He's a Budweiser tree. I think the soundtrack's doing a lot for this game. And the voice acting. Kind of a rare thing to see, I think. Ooh, that cannot be a comfortable place to sleep. You wake up, you gon' you gonna get a rude awakening by that ledge there. Oh shit. Opposition. Ow. Fucker. Okay, we'll take out that guy. Look at that, you. Oh boy. Oh yeah. There's a lot going on here. Goodness. I took one down. Let's unravel him. I think we are safe while we do that, so. Fuck, bro, I can't pull them. You want me to pull these stupid bugs, but it's impossible to target them. I wish the targeting on those bugs were better. You can't, I don't think you can, like, lock onto it. And if you try and use E to
That looks worse than the others.
tug on it.
What's
Ooh,
happening?
yeah, we got a little lure drop. Let's go, what's going on here?
Benjy and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their ma thought it best for Benjy, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
Well,
Okay.
When Rhubarb said go inside the hollow tree for a
No.
day, Benjy did it. Even when he was nailing the hollow shut, Benjy trusted him. There must have been a moment when Rhubarb decided to leave him there. And a moment when Benjy, trapped inside that tree, finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens. Somehow
he
the
killed
tree
him.
took pity, and somehow Benjy become the tree.
What's at that big old tree?
He'd never forget that the brother he had loved had done this to him.
Oh no.
what kind of magic is that? And what kind of man would kill his own brother?
Okay.
I remember my brother.
Oh, see, ow.
His fate
There's more words now.
was so cruel. He found trouble.
And the music's related to the thing we're doing.
Place we'd go. cypress tree hollow. It was safe and dry. He trusted me fully.
That's weird.
I nailed him, my ticket to hell. He was my brother, Benjy his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell.
Now Benji's part of the land, still, quiet, not gone, but absorbed. And Rhubarb, he's still here, talking, angry at first, but underneath it all, he's grieving. He misses his brother, he misses everyone. And that's what hits hardest. You don't fight Rhubarb. There's no boss fight here. You just listen. And in a game full of magic and monsters, sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. Chapter 5, Wrestling a Legend. You don't just fight Two-Toed Tom, the giant croc. You inherit him and his past. The trauma, the violence, the legacy. The story goes like this. Tom's not just some beast. He was starved, conditioned, turned into a weapon by a man who wanted control, Jolene's father. Every time he rang the dinner bell, Tom would snap. And one day, Jolene rang it while her father slept. It's easy to look at that moment and ask who the villain is, but the game doesn't give you an answer, because really there isn't one, just pain. Passed down, recycled, and weaponized.
Like being lost and alone easy, did you? Maybe you could help me. You can scooch into small spaces, I can't.
Oh, we got a little buddy. Oh, he's pocket-sized. Nice. Let's go, Crouton. My goat. La la la. We love. I'm so sorry, biggies. Here's a little jump. Up we go. No comments about the pig stank?
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That explains the smell.
Why is there
I'm
just
gonna
like
have
a
to get through there somehow.
big wall? That's disgusting. Oh. Oh. Oh no, gross.
Man, I'm gonna be sick.
No, thank you. Ooh. Let's clear this bad boy. Let me guess. We're gonna run by her dad's grave, grab the bell, and then box it out with the alligator. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, we just fighting him. Oh. Lord Almighty. Ow! The fuck is this? How are we? Jump and glide. Okay. Well, see, that's just not very nice, is it? Stop throwing shit at me, Two-Toed Tom. You stupid ass alligator. Like, you're a fucking liar with how to dodge this, by the way. Okay. Oh, it has an attack. Of course it does. Please, let me get this heal. Okay, nice juke. Get to the bell.
He's too busy tossing rocks.
Nice. Whoa. Jump. Oh, duck. No, the bell. You just sent that thing to the moon. Is Jolene singing this? That'd be sick if she was. Oh, he's got like yellow in his eyes. Dude, his attack's so fast. When you fight Tom, it's not about the health bar or the big attacks. Really, you're fighting grief, abuse, cycles that started before you were born. And the worst part, it works. The conditioning still works. He still lunges when he hears the bell. It's not clean, it's not noble, it's just real. You survive the fight, barely, but it doesn't feel like victory. It feels like you finished someone else's story and you're left holding the weight of it. This is what makes South of Midnight different. The boss fights aren't tests, they're stories, the kind you'd hear in whispers long after the sun went down. And living through them feels like stepping into the legend yourself. I haven't sat down and really enjoyed a new game in a long time, but South of Midnight, it hit different. The combat works, the pacing is tight, the boss fights, they feel handcrafted, but what really caught me off guard was the soundtrack. You don't just hear it, you feel it build as you get closer to the truth. Every memory, every step, a few more notes, a few more voices, a few more words. By the time you reach the boss, it's not just music anymore, it's momentum, it's storytelling, as the full song comes into play. But the sound is just one part of what makes this feel right. Because this game respects the culture it's built on. It's not borrowed, it's respected. It's got real Creole accents, southern musicians, language that feels lived in, and not just written by a committee. It's not just window dressing, it's heritage. And in an industry that keeps giving us sanitized representations like Assassin's Creed Shadows, this feels like a rebuttal, the opposite. A reminder that authenticity matters. That authenticity doesn't just make the world believable, it makes it meaningful. You can feel the weight in every pause, every silence, every word that isn't said. South of Midnight tackles trauma, loss, and broken relationships without turning them into bullet points. It doesn't ask you to fix everything, it just lets the pain be there, and sometimes that's more honest than a happy ending. It actually reminds me of It Takes Two, not in gameplay, but in how it talks about people, flawed, grieving, trying, except this time you're doing it alone. And there's something beautiful about that, something rare. South of Midnight might be the quietest, loudest game of this year, of 2025. And I hope this game does really well, and that more games are brave enough to whisper like this, to dive into topics in a creative way, in a unique art style, to tell a unique story, and to understand that not every game has to be a huge open world filled with tons of side quests and stories. Sometimes a well thought out, linear game is all you need.